I love Ray. So when that happened, all of a sudden the next day, or the day after that aired, I mean, the New York Post covered and everybody was freaking out about it. And I'm like, that's not even really news. I mean, CM Punk ending up at Raw backstage, that's wrestling news.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Apter chat. And usually I'm very happy to have somebody on to ask, how are you doing? What are you doing these days? But the beginning of this Apter chat, I'm not sure I feel that way. Chavo Guerrero, thanks for saying yes to being here.
Oh, no, let's not. You know you feel that way. You love all the girls and we love you.
Okay, well, that's irrelevant. What I want to talk to you about is Twitter blew up recently with some tweets you made that hurt a lot of feelings, hurt my feelings personally, and a lot of fans' feelings, but mainly Rey Mysterio. You said, and I quote this, that Mysterio is prostituting the name of Guerrero. What the hell is going on with you? I know you, and I never saw you in this type of attitude.
Sure you have. Come on, we're Guerreros, we're heels, and you've seen it all. So basically, this is a true story. I just did a virtual signing with Nick from Captain's Corner.
Yes.
And everything was all good. We were actually talking, about a whole bunch of different stuff. And right before all of this, I was talking about love and how I don't care if what your creed, your gender preference, your gender is, your anything. If you're cool, you're cool. If you're a jerk, you're a jerk. And then somebody came out and hit me with, hey, man, how do you feel about Rey Mysterio constantly using Eddie's name? And I went, ooh, that's good. It was a little tongue in cheek, and I was kind of joking around with it a lot. But people ran with it. So basically I said, hey, Ray, I get it. We all loved Eddie. You loved him too. You guys are very good friends. Not best friends like you keep saying. He had one best friend, and it wasn't you. But
Really?
but he loved you. He loved you like a brother, 100%. But hey, when Eddie died, Ray found out just like everybody else. I didn't have to call Ray. I did call Chris Benoit because that was Eddie's best friend. And his other best friend out of wrestling was a guy named Art Flores.
Mm-hmm.
As Spider, if you remember, he was Spider in WCW. And his third best friend really was me. But don't get me wrong, he loved Ray, but they weren't best friends. They didn't travel together. That's not what it was. They did high regards for each other, absolutely. So when I kind of said, hey, you know what, I'm sorry. And it was basically the stuff that I did in 2007, where I'm like, hey man, you're not a Guerrero. You're jealous of the Guerreros and you'll never be a Guerrero. I'm sorry that no one knows who Rey Mysterio Sr. is, but basically I was just messing around, kind of tongue in cheek and kind of joking it. I didn't come out hard, nothing like that. Well, when we got off the interview, the guy that I was working with, Nick, he goes, wow, that was pretty good. He goes, yeah. I go, well, you know what? It was because there's some truth in there. It's real. That's why people love that kind of stuff. And that's why Vince loves it. And like we talked about before, Jerry Jarrett, the promoter, Jeff Jarrett's father, says real issues draw real money.
So this is a real issue.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's just, I love Ray. So when that happened, all of a sudden the next day, or the day after that aired, I mean, the New York Post covered and everybody was freaking out about it. And I'm like, that's not even really news. I mean, CM Punk ending up at Raw backstage, that's wrestling news. Me telling Ray that, hey man, you're just using the Guerrero name too much, that's not.
Yeah, really you said prostituting the Guerrero name.
Hold on. I didn't say that until later. Okay. So then after that was done, I said, now let me show you how this could really play out. I text Ray, I say, hey, and I text him and I said, hey, I told him real quick, I said, hey, not real, just it's not real heat. I'm not mad, just to work. And he jokingly texted me back. He said, yeah, I was wondering. I was like, what did I ever do to him? And we laughed. We had a little quick laugh about it. So I said, okay, anything I say from then on, just disregard it. So I end up saying the next one, And I really, now I laid into him a little bit. So you're prostituting the name. If you're really doing it as a tribute, well, let's show me and the fans how much of a tribute it really is. Instead of lining your pockets, why don't we donate some of that money to charity? Better yet, donate it to Eddie's daughters, who don't make any royalties, by the way, off of Eddie. And that was just there. And all of a sudden, people went crazy.
I was one of them.
I let it go for a little bit. And then I said, okay, guys, hook, line, and sinker. That's the way a heel talks. And everybody was like, some people were like, you got us. And then people were like, no, you're just backtracking. So
right.
Wrestling fans have I love it and I hate it because they have it's very hard for them to pick a side. Their lines are very blurred with them. And like we said before, if you see Sylvester Stallone walking down the street, you don't go, hey, Rocky. No, you say, hey, Sylvester Stallone. When I walk down the street, people are going to go, ooh, Chavo, where's Pepe? How's your relationship with Rey? But they're not, it's all, and now they're going to be talking about what I just did with Rey. It was a work, everybody. I was just showing everybody how, like, you want some news? Here's some news. Okay, not real news. So everybody's just latching on to that. It's like, guys, come on. Really? I'm mad because Rey Mysterio. Now, I could continue this very, very easily and I could just hammer Rey. But it's just for fun. It was messing around. I could easily say, look, let's say in character. Everybody, I'm in character. I'm not actually.
Wait. So you didn't backtrack on this because you got a lot of heat from a lot.
Why would I care? I'm not wrestling for anybody. Yeah. So why would I actually care? So then I said, okay, guys, now I'm letting you in on it. And that's what happened. So, and then I had some people going, well, you haven't wrestled in blah, blah, blah years. I'm like, well, obviously I don't have to wrestle to get you mad. But it's not wrestling anymore. And Triple H has even said he's not looking for the next best wrestler. He's looking for the next best entertainer. That's what we're doing. We entertain out there. So if you can entertain without taking bumps, all of a sudden I had these fans, and there were a whole lot of them. Some agreed with me, don't get me wrong. Yeah, there were a whole lot of them saying, how dare you, how this, how that. If I can rile them up, not even working for a company and not even working in the ring, wrestling, just from a tweet, I'm pretty good heel, huh? Did you think?
Yeah, but how do you expect people to believe anything you do on Twitter after this?
That's what a heel does. You can't believe anything it does. Now, we Guerreros are 100% heels, and that's just the way it is. But I basically said, okay, guys, back to your regular scheduled programming. Back to me being like, hey, nice Chavo. Guys, do you guys not even remember how we were? I mean, my on-screen persona was pretty mean, pretty dastardly. People still come up to me and say, man, what you did to Rey Mysterio by hanging him upside down and breaking his knee and hit him with that shirt, I hated you for it. And that was 2007. You're looking at 15 years ago?
Yeah.
16 years ago now. So I'm like, guys, I get it totally. Hey, thank you for keeping Eddie's name alive. Eddie, his name was going to be alive no matter what. That's what it was. But so let's go back into heel mode. It's very easy for me to say, well, wait a minute, Rey. Yes, after Eddie passed, we were all doing tributes. Where was the tribute the last few years? Or the last 10 years, really, you kind of stopped doing it. And now all of a sudden, when you need it with Dominic's angle, you start doing the tributes again. So see how it's very easy to jump back and forth?
Yeah, no, I get it. So I
could seriously be a heel and go back for it. I don't care. I'm like, Rey, hey, awesome. I'm super happy that you're still going, you're still kicking it. I don't want to be out there wrestling full time right now. Heck no.